Hey y'all, so y'all know when I hear about something or I learn about something new, I bring it to you guys because I don't gatekeep. Okay, so every January I do all of my annual testing. Okay, I get all my blood work done. I get checked from the rooter to the tutor. So this is the first year that I got my hormone levels checked. Now I've been saying for a while that I'm not feeling well. Like I don't feel like my body is functioning at the top level that it should be functioning. And I'm telling my GP this and I'm telling my OBGYN this. But the thing about the GP, they just seem like they just wanna like push pills on you. Here's a depression pill, here's a sleeping pill. But I'm happy that my OBGYN actually like listened to me. So we had this lab work done, and I've been to the doctor since I had this lab work done, but I guess she just kind of like bypassed it for some odd reason. But this time, a few days ago, I went and she looked over it and she was like, I know you probably saw the results in the portal and everything seemed like it was in range. I was like, yes, I did. She was like, but you can't really be going by the markers and the levels really a lot of times when you're thinking about an African American woman's body. She was like, actually, your testosterone levels is extremely low. Okay, so I knew women had testosterone in their bodies like males, but okay, at a lower level. But I never knew like the ranges or anything. She was like, actually, a woman body produces more testosterone than it does estrogen. I was like, really? And when you, the closer you get to 40, it drastically drops. I was like, oh, really? So she was just asking me like certain symptoms, like, how are you sleeping? I was like, it is hard for me to get sleep. It's hard for me to stay asleep. I am like dragging my butt. I'm exhausted. I don't understand. And I'm like, I have brain fog. So we're just going through just like different symptoms. She was like, yeah, that's all because your testosterone levels are low. So she was just like, so there's different ways we can administrate this. She was like, I can put some pellets in your behind, well, through a needle. So we're going to insert it in your glute. Or there's like lotion. I think maybe there's like pills or patches, whatever. I decided to get it injected now. On hormone replacement therapy. And it is expensive. I mean, but what I would tell you is, so before I started on this testosterone, like I already said, it was hard for me to get to sleep, stay asleep. Since then, I'm able to get to sleep and I can stay asleep and I wake up more well rested, even with fewer hours. Okay. Then I notice myself when I'm working, because sometimes I be thinking I have ADHD, like, why can I not focus on something? I notice my brain be so locked in. And it's so crazy because I would like make myself where I'm like, oh my God, I am really concentrating. Crazy, right? Then before the testosterone, I will easily cry about any and everything. I was just telling one of my homeboys the other week, like, I see birds fly in a synchronized pattern and it can touch me emotionally and I'm just crying. So the other day when I initially first started testosterone, I saw something, I saw myself starting to cry. And then it was like, and I was like shook off. I was like, I feel more leveled. I don't feel like all these emotional highs and lows. It's supposed to also increase my libido. I mean, maybe because that hasn't been excited, whatever. I haven't experienced that. Now and also supposed to help like, okay, so women, we lose our bone density and my numbers have been declining. So it's supposed to help that as well. If you want to gain muscle, it's supposed to, help you do that as well. So she was like, while you're on that, go ahead and start, strength training. So some of the side effects she warned me about. Acne. So within the first day, that popped up. Okay, so I'm not going to touch it. It will go away, but acne. So basically, the amount of testosterone that's pumping through my body right now is the same amount as a teenage boy. Okay, so then I was like, will my voice deepen? Because we know when trans men be on hormones, their voice deepen. She was like, yes, your voice will deepen. I was like, girl, I am not trying to sound like Barry White. She was like, it will not. She was like, hers, she's on it as well. She was like, hers has not deepened. I mean, hers has deepened, but I would not know. So what I have noticed, my voice has deepened. I can hear it. Now, it may not be noticeable to other people, but my voice has definitely deepened. What else have I known? I already dealt with genetically, I grow facial hair. Okay. I've already dealt with that, but I've noticed that it is growing quicker. And this is just within a couple of days. Now, my voice ain't supposed to get like real deep. And I already got stuff to help with my facial hair. But when it comes to like the benefits and feeling more like stable within yourself, level-headed, just physically feeling better, not emotionally everywhere, not having all these like highs and lows. Oh my God, I'm feeling so much better. Like, and then also like it's when I just read up on it, if you have low testosterone, you might have the damn depression, mood swings, severe mood swings. I'm like, y'all been giving me depression medicine, but maybe I just needed testosterone. That's all I needed. I needed to tap into more of my masculine side. Okay, y'all. So I just want to tell y'all about this. So, ladies, maybe your hormone levels are off. And if your GP is not listening to you, then maybe you need to go get you an OBGYN. And maybe go get a black woman OBGYN. Get seen about, because I'm just feeling right now just so much better within myself. Okay, y'all. Ciao.